It's really hard.
Is it really?
A few of them are very tough.
Okay. Okay, we are live, but it hasn't shown any people yet.
Okay.
I never do lives in the morning. I don't even know if the people who follow me are awake yet.
Maybe you got the vagrants and the crazies.
If like begets like, so that the people that follow me are like me, they won't be up for a little. They won't be up for a little while. All right, so I'm assuming, is it things like, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods?
Here's actually the kicker. This game was invented probably 7 or 8 years ago. So it is all old Taylor Swift lyrics, okay?
Okay.
It is not the last, I don't think it's even the red.
Oh, is it country?
It's the country stuff.
Oh,
okay.
no.
So, it is all the sappy 18, 19-year-old Taylor lyrics where she's strumming her heart out with a sweet tea.
Oh,
it's those
Lord.
type of lyrics.
Okay, hi guys. If y'all are watching, we are fixing to be on the air. Y'all got to listen to this.
On the radio.
We're on the radio. I'm here with Carter. We are live, and he is about to tease a game. Okay, just listen. Just listen to what he's going to say, and then we will talk about what is happening this side of my face. Okay, Carter isn't making me cry, but something is.
Good.
Okay, so listen to this game and tell me if y'all could play it. Good morning, Ashley. What station? I'm on KSBJ. Is it 89.3? It's
There it is.
right in front of me. KSBJ in Houston, 89.3, but you can get online and listen to it. Did you know that?
KSBJ.org.
KSBJ.org.
Lauren Daigle on 89.3 KSBJ. It is about 5 till 8. And you know what it's like when you have a guest come over for the first time? You clean up the house and you make sure everything's nice and neat and you cook a good meal. And after the third or fourth time and you realize that you're good, you don't pick up the house.
That's right. This place is a mess.
We're eating leftovers, whatever. Melissa Radke's filling in for Rochelle this morning, and so we're officially going to put you through the gauntlet. It's no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Okay.
One of our favorite games that we haven't played in a while. Lamentations or Taylor Swift lyric.
Yes.
So you have to decide. You read a line, and you have to decide, is that Lamentations or is that a Taylor Swift? And they're old. They're like the country.
Which I told you is not good because I know none of Lamentations and all of Taylor Swift.
Okay.
But Taylor Swift knew. I don't know if I know Taylor Swift old.
Well, there you go. This is her strumming her heart out with a sweet tea in the other hand, 18 or 19-year-old Taylor lyrics, compared to Lamentations. And they're both sappy and sweet, and you have to determine which one it is. So that game, in about 2.5 minutes, right here on KSBJ. We'll see how she does.
Okay, guys, so you heard it here. We are about to play a game called Lamentations or Taylor Swift. Okay? So we have to decide if it's from Lamentations, which is that what is Lamentations? Is that even old or new? I don't even know, y'all. Y'all know me. Okay, I don't know.
And you call yourself a Christian?
I call myself a Christian. Not a lot of other people do, but I call myself that. So I'm going to need your help. Hey, Ashley Conlon. Hi, Deb Tucker. I know I love KSBJ too. I love KSBJ too. So get online and watch and help me figure out if it's Lamentations or Taylor Swift lyrics.
There's no cheating going on though. You can't give her the answer. They can't.
They can.
They play at home.
And they will. So thank you, Kristen. She says, welcome to Houston. Tina says, it's in the Bible. I know, Tina. Are you new here? I am sarcastic. Okay. Ashley Mitchell says, you got this, girl. Ashley's clearly new here as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't have this. All right, guys. So are you gonna watch? So listen, if you have friends who listen to KSBJ or in the Houston area, tell them to get on with us. We have 330 something people watching us right now. Carter.
I'm about to
That's
share
more.
On the Facebook.com/KSBJ Morning Show page.
330 people watching Facebook Live is more than you have listening to you at any given moment, Carter. No, Rochelle? No, her numbers skyrocket. But
I have 5s of people listening at any given time. It's
Wait,
remarkable.
what'd you say?
I have 5s of people listening at any given time. It's remarkable.
And that's your mama and your daddy?
Yep.
Annie?
I don't have siblings, otherwise I'd have more. So.
All right. So I'm going to talk to you guys for a minute. So she said he don't know how Lufkin rolls. That's right.
I don't.
That's right. So y'all, I just need y'all to take a look this side of my face, I don't look good. I mean, it don't look good, but I don't feel bad. But what is going on over here? I can't breathe. This eye is just running. This, when I blow my nose, it's just this side. So, you're watching from Central Pennsylvania. Hi, Mary. Danielle, girl, you know that's not true this morning. What can y'all tell me to do? I went by CVS and he just gave me Claritin.
Here we go.
Here we go, y'all. Oh, my word.
John Waller, 89.3 KSBJ. It's Rochelle and Carter, and we are both back together on Tuesday after the holiday. Melissa Radke is filling in for Rochelle. And it is time to put you through the gauntlet, one of our favorite games, Lamentations or Taylor Swift lyric. Old Taylor Swift lyrics, the country, sappy, old school. I'm going to read you a line, and you have to figure out. And by the way, you can watch this at facebook.com/KSBJ Morning Show. We've shared Melissa Radke's page.
Yeah, so I'm
You're
live. I'm live right now. So because if I make a fool of myself, I like to do it in front of multitudes of people.
And you like to bring people down with you because you're going to put the answers on them as well. So
yes.
you're going to blame them.
If I got 405 people watching right now, and if they can't help me, we're all going down.
Okay, all right. So, this line... She cries herself to sleep at night, tears soaking her pillow. Is that Lamentations from the Bible, or is that Taylor Swift?
It has to be Taylor Swift. There were no pillows back then.
That is Lamentations 1:2. It is, the first one's the word. It's the message. It's the message. So you got to keep that in mind here.
That's not fair, Carter.
Well, I'm sorry. We've already started.
The message isn't really God's holy word. That's not fair.
Your knives and swords and weapons that you use against me. Is that Lamentations or Taylor Swift?
Facebook Live. What is it? Okay, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with T Swift again.
That is Taylor Swift.
Yay!
Yes. Okay. My eyes are blind with tears. My stomach is in a knot.
My eyes are blind with tears. If I only knew what was going on in Lamentations when it was written. Was it a lot of sad stuff?
Yes.
Oh, lamenting is Lamentations.
There you go.
Okay, then that's Lamentations.
Lamentations 2:11.
I knew it was. I was like Lamentations 2.
I think I'm starting to believe you're a Christian again. So thank you for. All right, you're like a lion ready to pounce.
Hey. You are like a lion ready to pounce is 100% Lamentations.
Lamentations 3:10. Very nice work. This in the deep part of my heart for you. Lamentations, Taylor Swift.
Lamentations.
That is
oh no!
I'm sorry. Okay,
I am so sorry.
A couple more here. I'll never forget the trouble, the poison I've swallowed.
This is hard.
This is very. This is played in youth groups all across America.
Okay, they're saying Lamentations. They're all saying
Lamentations 3:19. You got some fast Googlers there.
I do.
All right, we'll go one more. There's one thing I remember, so I can keep a grip on hope.
But there's one thing I remember, so I can keep a grip on hope. No, that's Lamentations.
Lamentations 3:21. Wow, you did okay.
I didn't. I know. You know what? You show me some Psalms, I'll rock this joint.
Oh, wow. It was all right. You did.
That was... Y'all.
You say, I don't think you could get into theological school, but...
Oh! And I met my husband in Bible school. But that should tell you right there, I don't know Lamentations, but I landed a man.
Oh, man,
so.
That's fantastic. I didn't know you guys met there.
Yes, we met in Bible school.
Oh, Lord, that's too funny.
I can't even, you know how, like, children can sing the books of the Bible in the order, like there's a little song, Genesis, Exodus. Not this old girl. I have told my friends on Facebook Live, y'all know this, I am far more Boys to Men lyrics than I am Acts and Corinthians. I can't quote you a scripture, but I can tell you every word to End of the Road by Boys to Men.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you, Patty Welch. Thank you.
Well, I guess back to the drawing board for you, or as Boys to Men say, back at one.
That is not Boys to Men.
That's Boys to
No,
Men.
it's not. When you start back at one. That one? No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Oh, that's Brian McKnight.
It's Brian McKnight.
Oh. Man, that was almost a great reference.
Yeah, it was almost a great reference, but you were probably like 2 when that song came out, so shut up.
Confound it.
All right. Y'all, you've been great. Y'all are helping me. Take anything with what? Guaifenesin?
Oh, for your cold?
What is that? Guaifenesin.
I don't know.
Aisha is like, Brian McKnight, come on. They are so disappointed in you right now.
I'm disappointed in myself. I want to start my 3-part apology, Aisha, by saying I'm a terrible human being. I love Brian McKnight, and I sincerely apologize.
And you were born what year?
I was born in 1998. No, I'm just kidding. 1989. So I've been around for all of the 90s. I saw the wall fall, okay? I'm going to say that. I saw the wall fall. I was like 2 months old.
They're all like, back at one is Brian McKnight. Back at one is Brian McKnight.
I know.
Okay, so if anybody wants to help a girl and give her something to take, so I went by CVS and he gave me Claritin. But y'all, it's not drying me up at all. Okay. Belinda Chester, good luck this morning. This is the saddest Facebook Live ever because it's just like mucus thinner, mucus thinner, mucus thinner, mucus thinner, one right after the other. Rebecca Hackman says an MRS is the best degree you can get at Bible school. And I got one. Hey, Melissa Adkins. Shout out from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Welcome, Sarah Brown.
So, funny story about Lancaster. Mm-hmm. We were at a...
About Lancaster, Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes, because there's 2. There's Lancaster and there's Lancaster. And they're spelled the exact same way. And when we were at a Bible or a youth camp, it was all churches from Texas, Georgia, Mississippi, Florida, Louisiana, all the South.
Okay.
There was one church from what we thought was Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And when the speaker said, "Oh, you're from Lancaster?" And they corrected him, and they said, "It's Lancaster."
Lancaster.
And he goes, "Folks, if you've ever wanted to see a Yankee, right there. Right there,
you just
folks.
Found one.
That's it."
That is awesome. Thank you, Casey Noel. Okay. Are we going to say anything on this one? This go round?
I'm going to do weather, and it's going to be intense. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun.
Are you just going to say it's cold and going to be sunshine?
Yeah, pretty much. And we got to thank our sponsor, the YMCA, for this weather forecast as well.
Do you want me to do it?
I'll let you do weather. I'll let you,
do I thank the YMCA?
Right, no, I'll thank the YMCA because I have a script to read.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to let you give the weather forecast. Melissa Radke, this is a first. I believe our guest has never given the weather forecast.
Oh, no, I gave it once on here before,
Did
and
you? Okay.
yeah, it was amazing.
Okay.
People wrote in.
How would you describe this weekend? I don't think that happened, but how would you describe this weekend?
Hey, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Like today, the high is 49 and the low is 29. So, you can get out there, but keep a jacket.
Yeah.
And then at night, you need to stay in and Netflix, baby.
There you go. What do you tell your kids on a weekend like this on how to dress appropriately?
Wear a jacket or a sweatshirt. What is wrong with y'all? That's what you need to do.
Weather thanks to a gift from the YMCA Camp Cullen, a summer overnight camp packed with adventure where kids gain confidence, discover new talents, and make lifelong friends and memories. To find out more, visit ymcacampcullen.org.
And that was me giving the weather.
That was
a mom giving the weather. Put your shoes on. That's what I should have said. Put your shoes on.
We're going to talk about this on the radio in a little bit, but I'm going to ask you, because this was a big deal. A lot of people responded to this. Do you, when you get ready in the morning, and I'm going to ask you Facebook Live as well. When you get ready in the morning and you're ready to walk out the door, all you got left is your socks and your shoes. Do you put on, in this order, sock, shoe?
Why did you do it so slow?
Because
they're not idiots.
Because listen to my voice. Okay. Or do you put on sock, shoe? Because I'm a sock, shoe person, and I didn't realize that people take care of their whole foot at a time, are literally barefoot on their right, and have taken complete care of their left. What do you do?
Well, sadly, 95% of the time, I'm shoe. That's it.
What do you
no
do?
sock.
You wearing flip-flops, or you just don't wear
no,
shoes?
Today, look at here. Today, I have on my Converse tennis shoes and no socks.
I will make sure to not smell your shoes after the...
Shut your mouth. But, so normally I don't even wear socks. But if I do, I'm a sock, shoe.
Yeah, because you're a rational human being.
Yeah, so we're getting both socks, both shoes.
Yeah.
So that's sock, shoe. We're getting sock, shoe. We're getting a lot more. Oh no, Patty Nick is sock, shoe.
And I will say it makes sense in this. If there was a fire and in the middle, and you had to leave the house in the middle of the process, and you had at least 1 foot taken care of, you could hop around on the ground if you needed to. So
right. I know if my house ever burnt down, I would stop and say, how are you going to play this one out, Radke? You going to go sock, shoe? Somebody grab my wedding album. I'm trying to decide if I want to go sock. Y'all.
Listen, it's just, we're getting down to the minutia of an everyday process. I never thought that it would be... I don't think that, no, people would not be thinking about it in a fire. It's just the principle of the thing.
I know.
It's the principle of it.
Hey, if you want to talk about something, you can talk to me about this. Listen to this. Tonight in Lufkin, Texas, at the Cinemark, I am going to cry just talking about this. Have you seen The Greatest Showman?
I have not. I've heard it's good. I've heard it's very good.
I hate you right now. You need to go see it. It's life-changing.
Are you going to go see it again?
I've already seen it twice.
Oh my gosh.
Tonight at the Lufkin Cinemark at 7:55. I'm going to be there. It is The Greatest Showman sing-along. That's right!
Already?
The Greatest Showman sing-along.
It's only been out a month.
Every woman in my family's going. We're all going. There's like 11 of us. And we're going, and no one wants to sit with me. Right now, they're all trying to get out of sitting beside me.
Because?
Oh, I know every single word to every single song, and I sing them 4 octaves higher than Zac Efron ever could.
Eat it, Efron! I want you to know that is my worst nightmare and my dad's worst nightmare. A sing-along at a musical. We went because my mom and my wife tricked us into going to Out of the Woods. That was a musical?
That was horrible.
Okay, we don't do musicals. And so we all get there and we think it's going to be this great tale of all the stories that we know, Hansel and Gretel and all that. And we sit down, and as soon as they start singing, my dad leans over and goes, "What have we got ourselves into?"
Okay, yeah, you made a mistake. You made what I call the Les Mis mistake because you chose a movie that is all music, no talking. The Greatest Showman's not that.
Okay,
like
it's just a little.
It's a Grease movie where it's interspersed with talking and stuff like that.
I still think a sing along would be my dad's worst nightmare.
A sing along. I can't talk to you about how excited I am about this. I mean, it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to sound amazing. And I invite you and your friends and your mom's friends. Bring your mom and come on out to the Cinemark in Lufkin tonight at 7:55. I'll be the one in the middle. Wearing a tiara and a boa.
I'm sorry, were they filming my Super Sweet 16 tonight at the Cinemark? Or what?
That's Super Sweet Quinceañera. Y'all, seriously, come out. And please come and see it, okay? Please come and see me, the Greatest Showwoman.
Oh, man.
Hey, Patty Nick, that's a wonderful idea. I think I will film that moment. I will Facebook Live that moment.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I am in Texas, Kelly. Sorry about that. Gladys says Into the Woods was a nightmare. I would agree. I did not like it.
My dad is still rolling over in his grave over that movie, and he hasn't even passed away yet. So it was that bad.
Oh, we just straight made a dead parent joke before. We just went there.
He's not dead.
So we went there. Oh, I wish you could come.
Right. We're gonna tease the story about your daughter and the chair.
Okay, let's do it.
We're gonna tease that coming up in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
That was fantastic.
You guys know what he's talking about? So if you see my video of my daughter tagging the chair in her house, in her house, look, listen to me. In our house, she tagged the chair. So he's gonna make some wisecracks about Baptist. So if you're Baptist, you can hang on.
Hey, but I grew up Baptist. We can make those jokes.
That's the thing. See, I think you're allowed to make them. I'm not Baptist.
But you're with me and I'm allowing you to. Is that okay?
Yeah, but I felt like I was putting that out there the other day. So I had to say, love to all the Baptists.
Well, it was just really awkward when you danced at the end. That's when the Baptists left. So I'm
I did put up a video of me dancing not too long ago.
They were really offended when you took that video on the front row of church. That's what
They're
they really...
Is there a front row? Is there a front row?
All right, here we go. Oh, my. Too much fun. That is Natalie Grant on 89.3 KSBJ. She is a big fan of The Greatest Showman and did a little song about it. And apparently,
yes, I saw that.
You are a big fan. You're going to see it for a third time.
I'm going to go to the sing-along tonight. I can't even begin to talk to you about it. There's not enough time on the air for me to show you how excited I am. Oh my God, I'm about to cry.
Melissa Radke is here filling in for Rochelle this morning, and you've probably caught her some of her videos on Facebook. You can Melissa Radke, and actually streaming this live, by the way, if you want to find it there, or at facebook.com/KSBJ Morning Show. What we need to talk about is the video that you posted about your daughter and saving a seat. And in
a house with 25 seats. She chose mine.
Okay.
It's hers.
Oh, that was your seat.
Oh, that's my chair.
Okay. We're going to get to this and hash out exactly what happened in the next 10 minutes. Maybe some wisdom you can glean from with your kids on KSBJ. Oh, man.
Carter, did you just say that perhaps someone could glean some parenting wisdom from me? Because that's the nicest lie anyone has ever said about me. I've always wanted to be known for my parenting. I thought it would be cool to be a parenting expert.
Yeah.
But then people meet my kids.
That, yeah.
They screw up everything.
Oh, that's awful and awesome. Oh, my Lord.
Bethany Wood says she's a back row Baptist and she sits in the same pew every week. Bethany, we are calling you out in about 10 minutes, girlfriend.
This is that exactly applied. I'm gonna say this, and this has nothing to do with Baptist because this is a different church, but I'm going to tell you this story of how ridiculous we can be about the same seat. Now, not that you are, Stephanie, but one time my friend was the greeter at our church, and she was walking, and the church has only been around at this particular building for, let's say, 10 years. Okay. And what we started to do was block off the back part of the church because a lot of people come late. If you come late, you don't want to have to be forced to go to the front and find a middle chair. And so halfway during the worship set, we take down the ropes, and now if you're in late, you can come in and sit in the back. Well, the first Sunday they did this, apparently there was a couple that sat in that back part that was on time always. And when my friend hosted them and said, hey, well, you can move right along up here. What we're doing is this. And she explained it. They said, we've been sitting here for 20 years. And my friend said, well, it's kind of hard to believe because this was a field 10 years ago, but whatever. And then what they said was this: we'd rather find a different church than a different seat.
Oh, no. Come on.
And I don't know what happened, but I just thought, come on, people. We got to be better than that. We got to be better than that.
Wow.
It's just a seat.
But you don't know what happened to those people?
No, and I don't even know.
I do. He's pastoring Lakewood Church. That, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my. Oh my. No, not at all.
No, we're teasing. Yeah, you don't know it. You don't ever know. Did they ever find a church? Did they just end up disgruntled?
I bet they kept coming, and it was just one of those things you say. I don't know them, and I don't know, I didn't know. I couldn't tell you names or ages or anything. I just know that happened because my friend said it did, and and it's just an example of let's watch ourselves because we can get a little like that on anything.
We have had people leave our church over the same thing. So you cover up those back rows so that everybody has to push forward.
Yeah.
And then for the people that got babies or they need to step out early, then you uncover it for them. And I think, honestly, moms with brand new babies, they don't want to sit up at the front and have to leave.
Walk of shame down every row.
Right. So, hey, that's not just a Baptist thing or a Methodist thing. That's an all over the place thing. But that is an attitude of the heart, my friend.
Yeah.
That's an attitude of the heart.
No, that's true.
Look at us. We started preaching it. Teaching something up in her.
Real.
Y'all know I don't like to teach too early in the morning. What time is it? 8:18.
8:18. It's flying by here.
It's flying by. I feel like I've been in the studio with him for 12 hours.
Wow. I showered. this and everything. So this is,
I showered in a hotel room, so that doesn't count.
The little soap.
Yeah, the little bitty soap. Yeah. It's fresh citrus. No, it's not.
No. I pretend that the soap is normal and my muscles are huge.
That's right.
That's what I pretend.
Hey, you guys are hanging in there. We've got great numbers for an early Friday morning, so I'm so glad to see you guys. Maribeth Marshall says, who cares if you sit in the back row? I don't care if you sit in the back row. I'm just saying, I think the back row should be reserved for people who have to make a quick exit.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, I never sit in the back row just because I get easily distracted by all the people in front of me, so I like to sit closer. But I was not feeling well the other day, and I wanted a back row to make a quick exit.
You get so distracted that it's actually awkward. You have to sit on the front steps and like a children's sermon and make sure that you're paying attention to the pastor.
Like, that's right. I sit like this in service.
Yeah. He has to do a sermon 4 feet away from you every Sunday.
If my pastor's watching right now, which let me tell you something, he ain't. He would say, no, you don't. You look down as if I'm preaching from your iPhone. That's what he would say. Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Oh, my word. Okay.
Right. So we're going to talk about this.
Here we go. Has it been 10 minutes?
I said in the next 10 minutes. So it's probably been 5. It's probably been 4 or 5.
So we are going to talk about what he teased was that we are going to talk about the last video I put up of Remy tagging the chair. Now, what you might not know is the chair she tagged is mine. Okay? When I want to watch The Crown, that's where I've got to sit. I can't watch The Crown just on any chair. I got to watch it in my throne chair. So how dare her tag a chair that I have already tagged?
I like it that it was so specifically reserved, too. I mean, we're going to talk about it in this. Let's
save it. Let's save it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh,
Happy Friday on 89.3 KSBJ. That is Lincoln Brewster. It is Rochelle and Carter getting ready for this holiday weekend. Rochelle will be back on Tuesday. She's at Disney World. Yeah, just suffering for the Lord at Disney World.
Yeah, right.
Melissa Radke, popular vlogger. You've probably seen some of her videos. She's filling in this morning. And there was one that caught my eye. You remember maybe as a kid, whether it was the car or the station wagon or it was like the back TV room, you called seat saved. That, in my family, seat saved, every time you got to call it again. Your daughter, Remy, she's,
right.
11 years old?
She's 11.
She took this to a whole new level of just your household. There's only 4 people there. Or even your husband might have been gone. It was just you 3 there, maybe.
Yeah.
And what did she do?
We dropped her off at school, and when I went in afterwards to sit in my chair and watch my Netflix like I'm 100, I got to sit in my chair, have my coffee, watch my Netflix.
Yeah.
She had tagged it for migratory purposes, apparently. She had tagged it. She said, this chair is reserved for Remy Radke between the hours of 4 to 7. Because by the time she gets home from school, it's 4 o'clock. And she thinks she's going to sit in a chair for 3 hours. And then when I went to peel it and throw it away, there was another one underneath it that said, Mom, do not throw this tag away. When I went to peel that one, it said, I said, don't throw this tag away. So she has tagged that chair, and I was very offended.
I'm impressed, honestly, that was a foolproof plan. It sounds like a Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. Like
she is Kevin
ripping
McAllister.
one, and then there's another one, and she's prepared for that. 4 to 7 seems like a long time. And what did you tell her when she got home?
I said, let me tell you what you're going to do from 4 to 7. It ain't sitting no chair. I'm going to tell you that. You're going to do this list of chores. And I said, and every time you do one, come back and tell me that you've done it. Yeah. She said, where will you be? I said, I'll give you one guess.
That's radio, folks.
That's it right there.
On the line. You don't give it away.
You're welcome, America.
Oh, my Lord. That's amazing. That's amazing. All
right, y'all. We have been on here for a while now, so I'm going to go. You guys have hung with us. 300 and plus of y'all watching this morning. I can't believe it. And yet nobody has driven up to the radio station to give me anything for the right side of my face. So how true of fans and followers and friends are you? Really?
That's true. That's shameful.
Stacy Whitworth says, Remy will rule the world. She probably will. She probably will. Say goodbye to Carter.
Bye, guys. It's been fun.
It's been fun.
KSBJ is around all the time, so if you're interested in a morning radio show, because she's not awake before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, So if facebook.com/KSBJ Morning Show, I shared this as well. You can probably find it through that stretch too.
And Vanessa West says, she had to get on the Metro bus here in Houston, but to let you know that this is the best radio station on the planet, and you guys are doing great.
Awesome.
Way
Thank
to
you
go,
so much.
Hey, who doesn't like a little encouragement in the morning? Thank you, Vanessa, for that. Mariah, I love you too. Guys, it's going to be a great Friday. I have started it off great with a great friend, so glad that y'all are here. Love you. Bless you. And I'll see you tonight at